Aduh Tuhan.
Banjir terasa,
Semangat.
terasa pantai.
Kejadian pagi ini akibat hujan dari kemarin malam.
Bali, the tropical island admired worldwide for its beaches and culture, is now facing one of the most severe disasters in its modern history. In just 2 days, torrential rain turned roads into rivers, markets into lakes, and homes into ruins. Thousands of people were forced to flee as paradise was swallowed by floodwaters.
Ketawa, tapi padahal kena musibah. Tapi gue pengen ketawa aja.
The nightmare began on the night of September 9th, 2025, when heavy rain battered the island without pause. By the early hours of September 10th, the scale of destruction was clear. Streets filled rapidly, floodwaters climbed higher, and entire neighborhoods vanished beneath waves that reached 2 and even 3 meters. For many residents, the transformation from safety to catastrophe took less than an hour. Denpasar, the heart of Bali, experienced unprecedented flooding. Markets that once buzzed with life stood silent and submerged.
Ini Ratu Betaro, gedean ya Ratu Betaro.
Di samping jebol, oi. Aduh Tuhan.
Semeton niki di pasar Badung niki semeton niki pasar Kumbosari masih niki di samping niki semeton niki ye makejang niki mencelap niki kepekening semeton banjir semeton banjir niki.
The famous Kumbasari market drowned in waist-deep water, while bridges near the Badung River collapsed under the force of currents. Vehicles were stranded, houses were inundated up to their rooftops, and even a 3-story building crumbled, leaving only ruins behind. The destruction spread far beyond the capital. In Jembrana, villages were washed away in minutes as flash floods tore through wooden homes. In Tabanan, entire streets stayed underwater with families trapped upstairs. Gianyar's key highway, the Ida Bagus Mantra bypass, was blocked by rising water. In Klungkung, the Unda River burst its banks, flooding Kusamba village and forcing mass evacuations of terrified residents. Witnesses described horrifying moments. Parents carried children on their shoulders through chest-deep currents. Motorbikes, cars, and even market stalls were dragged away like toys. Families who once slept peacefully woke to rushing water inside their homes, scrambling in the darkness to save documents, clothing, and anything they could hold. Some people were swept away before help arrived. By sunrise on September 10th, emergency response had begun. Dozens of soldiers from the 9th Udayana Military Command joined police, volunteers, and local rescue teams. Inflatable boats navigated narrow, flooded alleys to collect stranded families. Volunteers formed human chains to pull neighbors from danger. Entire communities united, working nonstop to save lives while floodwaters refused to retreat. Infrastructure across Bali suffered massive losses. The Denpasar-Gilimanuk Highway, a lifeline connecting major regions, was paralyzed by waist-deep water and landslides. Shops along Jalan Sulawesi collapsed after the Badung River overflowed in the middle of the night.
Gila guys, banjir yang setinggi itu. Rumahku di bawah.
Jakarta banjir!
In many neighborhoods, electricity failed, plunging homes into darkness while people waited for help. Businesses lost stock worth millions as floodwaters destroyed goods and equipment. Experts from the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency explained the science behind the disaster. The floods were triggered by an active equatorial Rossby wave, a powerful atmospheric phenomenon that stimulates the growth of massive storm clouds. Combined with extreme humidity reaching up to 12 kilometers above sea level, it created the perfect conditions for continuous heavy rainfall. This atmospheric setup unleashed destructive storms, lightning, and strong winds across Bali. Rainfall did more than cause flooding. In Karangasem, slopes gave way, burying roads under mud and blocking evacuation routes. Landslides cut off remote villages, leaving residents isolated and dependent on helicopters for supplies.
Wih, arusnya ngeri. Oh. Nah, ngerinya arusnya. Habis rumah.
Bridges in Singapore and other areas collapsed, sending vehicles into rivers. The combination of landslides and flash floods made the crisis far worse than previous disasters in Bali's history. While extreme weather was the direct cause, human actions intensified the damage. Rapid development has paved over natural water catchments, while poor drainage systems and garbage clogged canals and rivers. These man-made issues prevented rainwater from flowing away safely.
Itu motor. Ini mobil. Temboknya udah roboh.
Iki abang ya, ngonter kelelep kabel iku abang kok. Niki kula teng apartemen lah, lantai 3.
Swastiastu, Pak. Pak, Swastiastu. Enggak karena tanggulnya, Pak ya, ditutup, Pak ya. Tanggul di sungai itu, Pak. Enggak karena tanggul di sungai itu ketutup, Pak ya.
Transforming a dangerous storm into a historic disaster. Officials emphasize that without urgent infrastructure upgrades, Bali will face similar tragedies again. By September 11th, authorities confirmed that over 100 locations across the island had been affected. Entire neighborhoods remained underwater, and thousands of people were displaced, seeking shelter in temporary camps. Streets were filled with mud, debris, and broken belongings. For Bali, the road to recovery will be long and painful.
Harus mengungsi di atas juga. Hancur total. Aish, Tuhan.
Itu sudah naik di lantai 2-nya Kumbasari. Semua itu. Rumah lihat ini sudah diseng ini air.
Yet amid destruction, stories of courage emerged. Neighbors saving neighbors, communities uniting, and soldiers risking their lives to protect civilians. Bali's floods are a sobering reminder that even the world's most beautiful destinations are not safe from nature's fury. The island now faces a choice: rebuild stronger and prepare for the future, or risk reliving this nightmare again.
Ayo. Bloody raining all night, Mike. Look at this one, all flat out opposite of my apartment. All the road there is blocked and everything. Fuck, all night. Big rain last night, all night.